You're listening to the Angry Marks Podcast Network.
I've been to Maine, Spain, Spokane, and back again. I've dined with the kings and made love to the queens, baby. And I've slept in the alley and ate pork and beans just like old Dusty Rhodes. Memoirs of a Masked Madman. You can get it on Amazon.com, but the best place to get it is grappabook.com. And it's about my whole history from where I started up. And it's the territory days. And I don't know if you guys read it yet, but I think you guys would enjoy it if you like wrestling. Like the territory days. I did not help Jake the Snake invent the DDT. I invented the DDT, and Jake helped me.
Well, that's what we're having you on for.
Okay. We just had a feud over that over here at the Bob White Theater in Portland Wrestling. We're doing that actually. We also run Portland. We run it's called the Bob White Theater, and it's every Saturday of the month. And we got 4 shows this coming Saturday. We're going to do at Bob White Theater. Also a show in Salem, Oregon on Sunday. But me and Jake the Snake, we had this feud about who was the inventor of the DDT. That's going all over, it's been all over the country, going on forever. And I'll tell you exactly how this happened, and you make your own decision, okay? All right. Jake tells one story, I tell another story, okay? But we're in Lake Charles, Louisiana. At the time, I'm working for Mid-South for Bill Watts. And the Junkyard Dog and the Freebirds were on top in the main events every night. I was in the semi, and I'm wrestling, and I had the North American Heavyweight title. I'm wrestling Ted DiBiase. I had an angle going with Jake the Snake, had one with Jimmy Garvin, and a few other guys. And so we were like the middle of the semi. And so Watts would come to me and say, look, these guys on top are furniture movers. They go about 10 or 12 minutes max. You got to get 30 to 40 minutes every night. You're my wrestling heel. I go, okay. And so, man, it's in the summer down south in Lake Charles, Louisiana. It's 110 in the shade. Matter of fact, I lost about 30 pounds that summer. But me and Jake is in the ring in Lake Charles, a big house. It's hot as heck. And we're working the front face lock, and we're both sweating like heck. And then here we go. And every time I do a high spot, I'd come back and say, get the front face lock, and he'd work me down to the mat. Back then, you could wrestle for 30, 40 minutes if people were interested in the wrestling match. It wasn't like, can you suplex the guy 12 more times and hit him with 3 chairs and then pin him with a schoolboy? It wasn't like that. It was totally different the way we wrestled. But anyhow, so when I was doing one of these big spots, we're sweating. I turned and Jake went to front face like me, and we tripped over each other's feet, and we both collapsed to the mat, head first, bam, and he's on top. And that's the first DDT I think was ever done. Wham, down we went, and the people, you could hear the whole crowd go, whoa. And I told Jake, it didn't even hurt. I said, Jake, it stung me a little bit, but it wasn't like nothing major knocked me out. And I go, Jake, did you hear that crowd again? He said, just do it again. And the next time, he slapped me on the back real hard, like Wrestling 2 used to do with his knee lift, and it popped, and the people really come unglued. And after that, we did about probably a week around the loop. And then I told Jake, we talked about it at TV. I said, you need to save that for a finish on TV. He did, and he named it the DDT. And he says he invented it. Well, I think I had something to do with it, fellas. I was the guy getting my brains drove in the mat. Okay? Jake was just collecting the money on it.